Your forecast from Fox 56 News, the weather authority.
Well, let's take a live look across the area this morning on our home view cameras. Not much to talk about. It is a calm start. A few clouds for some of you. Some of those clouds have thinned out, though, just depending on where you are, but they're going to build back in as we go throughout the day. So really, again, it's a calm start for your Tuesday morning commute, but ahead of this cold front, you can see a lot of that cloud cover beginning to build back in once again, and you can see thicker clouds back off to the west ahead of that front that's going to work in a little bit later. It could bring a spotty shower later on today, but overall, most of today is just going to be mainly cloudy and dry. You can see on the Futurecast, it does a pretty good job showing this setup. Notice once we approach lunchtime or so, we could try to fire up a couple spotty, isolated light showers out there. I don't think it's really a big deal. Some of this could even just be a little bit of drizzle or a couple of sprinkles out there. That'll continue through the afternoon, and then as the front passes through, that chance still lingers. Now, as we go into the overnight, once the front passes, maybe an isolated sprinkle or two for someone, but I think most of us are just dealing with mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures outside right now, 47 in Lexington. We're at 50 in Richmond, 48 out in Moorhead. Same story down in Jackson. We're at 45 in London and 50 right now down in Somerset. Afternoon highs today here in the city, making it up to around 60 degrees or so. Slight chance of an isolated shower or two, or maybe a sprinkle out there. Mostly cloudy and breezy otherwise. It will be another, again, breezy day with those winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting upwards of 25 or 30 miles per hour later on throughout the day today. Now, overnight tonight, it's just mostly cloudy and cool. Maybe an isolated sprinkle or two for someone. Otherwise, we're in the 40s for overnight lows. Now, the next big thing we're tracking is more widespread rain potential as we go late into the week. Notice what happens late Thursday night into Friday, the chance for showers and maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder in here, especially on Friday. I think for the most part, it's just rain, though. And then as we go into Saturday, some of this will linger into early Saturday morning. Now, behind it, colder air rushes in, and by early Sunday, we could be left with maybe a few lingering snow showers on the back side of the system. So we have the warm temperatures in place this week, but behind that front later this weekend, cold air builds back in once again. Another cold blast for us. Notice Sunday, highs only in the 30s, and then we get a little bit of relief. We're back to really where we should be this time of year as we go Monday into Tuesday with those highs in the 40s. All right, so your 7-day forecast looks like this. Again, the big trend this week is the above average temperatures. 60 today. We're set back slightly tomorrow because of that cold front. Highs in the mid 50s, then back into the 60s Thursday into Friday, but it comes along with some rain, especially late Thursday night in through Friday and lingering into early Saturday. And then behind that system, another cold blast settles in with maybe a couple snow showers possible first thing on Sunday with the colder temperatures back in here.
Now, a little bit earlier, I saw that you had the record for today with 66 degrees. Do we have any chance of hitting that or no?
I don't think we'll hit it here in Lexington. I don't know what the record is for some of the cities to the south. I would have to look, but I do think we could get closer to the low and mid 60s, maybe in some of our southernmost counties. You know, we cover such a large area.
Right.
You can go down closer to the Kentucky-Tennessee state line, and it'll be several degrees warmer.
So if you haven't gotten your Christmas decorations down yet, maybe today's a good day.
Today's a good day, or tomorrow as well. Even though it'll be slightly cooler tomorrow, still not bad for January.
Absolutely.